What were you trying to speak about before you wanted to sweep my emotions under the rug?
Indiyah and Dami.
What are we looking at now?
Oh, it just reminds me of Nigerian poetic insults.
When you're not serious. But that situation,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, that was another thing I was speaking to my friend about because this my friend was one of the people that even sent me some exhibits when it came to the whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
And when when it comes to the whole situation, I personally think nobody's in a position to be saying anything. That's my opinion because none of us know what is going on. So there's really nothing to be said.
Wow,
Honestly, there's nothing to be said.
that's your view.
Yeah, there's absolutely, in my opinion, there's absolutely nothing to be said because those of you that are speaking, what are you actually saying? You don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying, the people that kept the same energy and what's called made assumptions that Dami did something wrong, all that stuff. Now that India's saying that she's made a mistake, hopefully this you guys will be like light-hearted on Dami. I'm not saying that she's cheating or anything like that, but I'm just
Bam,
saying
bam,
you guys should be,
bam,
light-headed.
bam. And honestly, that's the only thing I was going to address when it came to this topic is that I do feel like now that some situation has been revealed on the woman's part, that is in this part, the conversation has now shifted and people are now highlighting how they feel like the maybe the response is not equal when a man steps out and when a woman steps out. So what do you think about that?
I agree.
Mm-hmm. You agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Me
I
too.
feel like we
Mhm.
what's it called when a guy cheats and all that stuff, or
Mhm.
like we come, we attack and all that stuff.
Mhm.
But when a woman is, we try and find justification.
Mhm.
Like, oh wow, it must been really bad if she's stepping out. It's like
Mhm.
maybe if you did this and this, she wouldn't have done this and
Mhm.
that. Like there's sometimes girls be cheering like, oh my gosh, like she's look who she stepped out with and all
Yeah.
that
Like,
stuff.
I even saw something like apparently there was a gathering of almost I don't know how true this is, but this was the caption, so I'm just gonna speak based off what I saw. But they're basically saying that that these group of girls or women have gathered together to empower and yet again, we don't know exactly what's going on, but I'm just saying what I saw. But yeah, these women gathered together to empower India based off of what they're seeing and based off of their assumptions. That's almost like encouraging that yes, that is good that our woman is the one that is taking the power in this time. That kind of thing. Blah 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 blah. So you just see things like that. It's like girls. Let's let's turn this on, okay? Because yet again, if roles will reverse, we ain't gonna be empowering nobody. You guys gonna say, may his prostate die, may his distance quench, may we chop up what's it called? What is between his legs? This is that. May you know the things that we can say. And my friend did mention that she does feel like that yes, the playing field is not leveled when it comes to men stepping out and women stepping out, and it's because the world has almost become accustomed with men stepping out.
Yeah.
To the point where it's like they're just so ready to go, Whereas with women, when it does happen, they feel like because women are almost associated with this loyal nature, they feel like there must be a reason. There has
But
to
I'm
be.
not gonna lie.
Mhm.
What's it called? Because we have seen quite a few or a lot of men stepping out. It's actually become a norm, which is that like there's times where I've read like what's it called? If a man cheats once, should we really believe in him? Because as if it's like, bruh, men are going to cheat.
Yeah.
It just depends on how much. That's what it's reading. So
Yeah.
I even think there's even become a norm of the guy's on the cheat, like
Yeah.
accepting that stuff. I remember Summer Walker, hot mess. Where she, you know what? I'm gonna need Summer Walker out of this. But she said something. I was just looking at her and her. Never mind. Just continue.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just I think that is the bigger discussion from all of it is how maybe the narrative has shifted and how we approach these two different sexes stepping out. And yeah.
Yeah, that's what it showed.
That's what it's really highlighting,
That's what
honestly.
it
And it's
shows.
stirring up a whole lot of conversation as
Yeah.
to how people...
Because when it first came out, and people assume that I heard so much noise for Dami.
Yeah.
But when we hear Indiyah saying I made a mistake or and seeing the video, I'm not saying that she has cheated on herself. But when we see stuff like that, I'm hearing mostly crickets.
Yeah.
Compared.
Facts. It's crickets, let's be frank.
And it could be because maybe people like Indiyah more than Dami. That could be the reason, because Indiyah is like more out there. She's more popular compared to Dami and his snow bunnies. So maybe that can play a part.
That could play a part, but I also do think it's a wider conversation. I think it's almost, because even this thing, that woman you just mentioned, Summer Walker, as bad as what she did is, it's been swept under the rug.
Yeah, I was more outraged than a lot of people. I was like,
in the moment, everybody was like, but quickly people have just moved on from it. If the roles were reversed, fam, that person will not be able to get away from that news. A man will not be able to get away from what they.
It's
what
like
they
also the Cardi B situation when her and Offset were having that going back and forth on Twitter. Then Offset was there saying, you were, what's it called? Was she having sex with somebody while she was pregnant or that stuff? And there were people like that were still coming to her defense, all that stuff. And I'm just like, hey, do what you want to do, but my thing is, like, let's keep it, a buck. Let's keep it the same level field, Like, if you're gonna have outrage for him, I have outrage for her, you know, especially when she's there saying, this guy cheated on me, what's it called, that all this and that, and then he's saying that yours cheated on me. Let's keep it, a buck.
Even though,
not saying one is better than the other, just saying.
Because what I was even about to say when it comes to that situation is, some could say that he provoked her to take that move, but I do feel like you should never strip yourself down.
That's a justification for her. I'm just like,
and why I even hesitated to make that statement now is because what just came to my mind is that you should never strip yourself down to somebody else's level. I don't
exactly.
If somebody
two wrongs don't make a right.
Definitely. So if somebody's moving on the wrong frequency, don't strip yourself down to that level. You remove yourself and you keep maintaining your level and moving high on your level.